In today's video, we're gonna be making a snake game. Exciting, right? So let's create a brand new directory called snake, and then let's create a new file called snake.py. This snake.py will handle the snake. Yeah. So create this and let's get started. To get started, let's write from turtle import turtle. Then let's say we'll use turtle module and the tkinter to make the snake game work. Let's say the snake positions equals to the say 0 and then 0, and then let's say these will be the snake's positions. Okay, then let's say 40 0. These will be snake positions. Okay, and then move distance equals to, you can make this more if you want more. If you want the snake to move more faster, and then we'll say snake head directions equals to, so the snake head's direction is 90, 170, 90, and then 0. Let's say up. The up will be when we click the up, the snake position, the snake head direction will set to 90. If down, then 270, and if left, then it will be 180, and if right, then it will be 0. Just like the snake head directions over here. Let's say class snake, and then let's say def in itself. Let's say self dot all snakes equals to a list. Self dot create snake. We will create this function soon, so you can leave this. Then we'll say create snake. And then we'll say self dot snake head equals to, the snake head will be the all snakes 0. And then just like I said, we'll create a function called create snake in here, like this, for snake positions in snake's positions then we'll say for snake's position in snake's position. And then we will add those segments. Add segment equals to, not equals to, let's say. We'll make this function soon too, so you don't need to worry about this yellow line. Snake position. It needs to be snake position. Then we'll add those segments. Snake position. Then we'll say self dot all snakes 0 dot color. The color of the head will be red. You can set it to blue or something else. It will be red. I'll set this to red. And then we'll say we'll make those snakes follow. We'll create this function soon though, so don't worry about that. Make snakes follow or segment in range len self dot all snakes minus 1 0 minus 1. Let's say new x equals to self dot all snakes segment minus 1 dot x core. And then the x core finished, so let's create a y core equals to self dot all snakes segment minus 1, and then this will be y core. Then when we finish this, let's write self dot all snakes segment dot go to new x, and then new y. When we finish adding those, let's say self dot snakehead dot forward, move forward, move distance, and then we'll say depth. Just like I said, we'll add those segments over here, and then the position. Let's say new snake equals to turtle. Shape, the shape will be square. And then let's say new snake dot color will will be, the snake color will be white. The snake body will be white, not the snake head. The snake head will be red. And then let's say new snake dot pen up. If you don't put pen up, then there will be a big line drawing. So we'll put pen up. New snake dot go to the position. And then we'll say self dot old snakes dot pen new snake. We'll pen the new snake. So let's say def reset or reset those for segment. Or seg, not segment, let's say seg in self dot all snakes dot all snakes. And then let's say if set dot go to will go to 1000. And then we'll say self dot all snakes dot clear. We'll clear it. And then let's say self dot create snake. Self dot snake head equals to self dot all snakes 0. And let's say def extend. We'll extend it. Say self dot add segment. Self dot all snakes -1 dot position. And then let's say position's finished. Let's say def increase speed. We'll increase the speed if they need it. Increasing speed. We're gonna write these. We're gonna use these functions in main.py. Oops, wait. I need to refactor this. So for writing this snake, we will name this to snake.py. Increasing speed will be the increasing speed. And let's say self dot snakehead dot speed will be increasing speed. And then let's say increasing speed's done. So we're gonna be let the snake move up arrow key will be say up arrow if self dot snakehead dot heading is not equals to down. If not equals to down, then the snake can move upwards. Snake head dot set heading to down. Then let's say depth down arrow key self. And let's say if self dot snakehead dot heading and then not equals to up, then it will be self dot snakehead dot set heading is up, then left arrow key, and then if self dot snakehead dot heading is not equals to right, then if not equals to right, then it can move left. Self dot snakehead dot heading not heading set heading to right. Make sure these are set headings, and then make sure these are headings, or else there will be errors there. Oops, just when I'm talking there was an error code right. I wrote this right, but it must be left, so make sure this must be down, and then this must be up. Make sure these are down, up, up, down, right, left, and then left, right arrow key is self, and then if self dot snakehead dot heading is not equals to left. If it's not equal to left, then you can move self dot snakehead dot set heading to can move right. So right, up, down, left, right, and then down, up, right, left. So all correct. So let's create another file called food. Let's say food.py. Then let's say we need to import random because the food will go in random place. So let's say import random from turtle, import turtle, and let's say class is food. And then say def init self super dot init, and then we'll say self dot shape equals self dot shape is circle, and then self dot pen up, then we'll say self dot shape size. The shape size will be length will be 1. You can make this bigger if you want, but this is the best. This is the best width and the length. Then let's say self.color. The color will be blue. Let's say blue. And then the self.speed. The speed will be fastest. And then we'll say self.refresh. We'll make this function over here def refresh. It's refresh. It must be refresh, not refresh. Refresh. And then we'll say random makes equals to random.random. It will be minus 280 to 180. We'll go random place. Random y is random.random minus 280. Let's say self.goTo random x and then random y. That's all we're gonna do in this food.py. So let's create another file called Scoreboard. This will keep all your scores there. Scoreboard.py, and then there will be some scoreboards to save your score. Then let's create another file called data.txt. Then it will contain some of your scores here. Your high score, let's say 0, so we haven't done nothing. So if you do not set nothing here, there will be an error if you want this. So let's set that to 0, and then let's start writing it. From turtle, import turtle, and the alignment will be, it should be like this. And then we'll say center. This will be center. You can set this to left or right if you want, but I'm just gonna set it to here. Then let's say font equals to, it will be Courier, and then it will be 25, and then it will be bold. And then let's set the score class scoreboard. The scoreboard will be turtle. We're gonna use super again. Then we'll use super again. So we'll just say turtle over here. So let's say def init self super dot init, and then we'll say self dot score equals to 0. It will be equal to 0. Then let's say with open, we'll open the data.txt as the data. Over here, the data.txt, will save those. We'll save your high scores, and then we'll open the high scores and then display it on the screen using this file. So make sure you add this file to your directory. So we'll say self dot height score dot height score equals to int. It will be an integer. Then it will be data dot read. We just read. We'll not write it yet. It will be an int. Then let's say self dot color. Color is white. Will be white. Self dot pen up. If we don't pen up, just like before, there will be a big line going like that. Self dot go to 0 to 160, and then we will say self dot update screen, update scoreboard, not screen. We'll make this function under its self dot. We'll hide the turtle, of course, and then we'll say def update scoreboard. Then let's say self dot clear, not color. We need to clear it because we will update it. We'll clear it. Then we'll say self dot write, and then we'll write score, the current score, self dot score, and then space 2 spaces. Then let's say height score is self the height score, and then we'll say align equals to alignment, and then the font will be to font. Then let's say when we want to reset it, then we need to say def reset self reset. Then if self score is self height score, if the height score is less than the score, then we'll need to update the height score. So let's say self height score equals to self score, and then we'll say we'll open it with open, data .txt, and then m equals to the mode. Let's say mode. The mode will be to w. If you don't write anything over here, then it will be remote, and then there will be an error. Then let's say s change. Then let's say change .write, and then write those changes. Then let's say self height score. If you don't add any parentheses like this, just like this, then it's not okay, because writing this self write only converts to string. So we need to do like this, then it will work, or else it won't work, because of we only need string. We need string like this. Then let's say change. Let's say self score equals to 0. We'll reset it, so it will be 0 self update scoreboard. update the scoreboard again. So let's say def increase score self, and then we'll say self dot score plus equal 1 plus 1. Then let's say self dot update scoreboard. We'll update the scoreboard again. We'll do this in the scoreboard. Let's set a new file called main.py. This will be the main, and then we're done. Can run the code if we're done by main. This will be the main. We'll import turtle. From turtle, import turtle, and we'll say from tkinter, import tkinter. Oops, wait. You import these first. So let's say from snake, import snake. And let's say from food, import food. Then from scoreboard, import scoreboard. And then we'll import the time module from tkinter. We'll import the message box, and then the screen will be screen whoops, this is not turtle, sorry, this must be screen. Then it will be screen. Then let's say screen dot setup width. The width will be 600. If you want to make the screen bigger, you can add more. I'll just make it to 600, and then the background color will be black. And then let's say screen.title. The title name is Snake Game. And then let's say screen.tracer. No trace of 0. Tracer will be 0. So let's say snake equals to snake. Make sure you add parentheses. And then we'll say food equals to food. And then we'll say scoreboard. Scoreboard will be also scoreboard. Say like this. Screen dot listen the screen. So let's say screen dot on key lambda, and then we'll say snake dot up arrow key, and then if the key's up, then it will go up. Screen dot on key lambda, and then the snake dot down arrow key, and then we'll say down. Then let's say screen dot on key lambda snake dot left arrow key. Then it will be key will be left. And then let's say screen dot on key lambda. Then it will be snake dot right arrow key, and then it will be right. And let's say game is on equals to true. While game is on, if the game is on, then we'll run this forever. Screen dot update will update the screen. Then time dot sleep 0.1, and then let's say snake dot make snake follow, say like this, and then if we detect collision with with food, then let's say if snakehead dot distance, if the distance of the snakehead food is less than 20, then food dot refresh, and then snake dot extend, and then scoreboard dot increase score, and then if we detect collision with wall, then we'll say if we detect a collision with wall, then we will let the snake die because it causes collision with wall. So let's say if snake.snakehead dot a score is more than 290, or the snakehead dot a score is less than minus, whoops, sorry, wait. Sorry for writing that. Let's say a score is more than less than minus 290, or snake.snakehead dot wine core is 290, or the snakehead dot wine core is minus 290, then we'll say message box dot show info, what will be showed, title equals to you died, and then it will be you died. The message will be you died by touching the wall, let's say like this, and then let's say scoreboard dot reset will reset the scoreboard, and snake dot reset will reset the snake, And then also we'll say detect collision with tail if we'll say for segment in snake all snakes, then 1. Then let's see if segment equals to snakehead, then we'll say we'll pass if the snakehead distance is segment, then less than 10, then we'll say message box show info title equals to you died, and then the message will be message equals to you died by touching your tail, say like this, and then scoreboard.reset snake.reset screen.action click. So we're done. So let's run. Boom, there we go. There's a snake. See it, right? Let's say when we die by touching the wall, and the height score changes to 2, and then when you die, still 2. Then when you touch your own tail, oops, see? Die by touching the wall. Cool, right? Then the high scores 5. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoy playing this game. And then if you have any ideas to add, please share with me. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.